Officially opened. We are now joined via Skype by NSFAS spokesperson Kagiso Mamabolo. Kagiso, good afternoon to you. Thank you so much indeed for coming through. First things first, let's just look at the issues around the backlog. Of course, we're reporting now that it looks like everything has been sorted and cleared.
Thank you very much. Indeed, to this day, we have paid close to 2.2 billion, which is an additional 1 billion from the payment we made last weekend. And this means that money is starting to flow into the institutions and also directly to the students. I mean, there's over 30,000 students who have money in their pockets starting from Friday. And also, we have started issuing out remittance reports, which indicates individual student and the amount paid to them that is given to the university so that they can be easily able to allocate the funds directly into the student's account. I think that is a major progress so far.
Yes, it certainly is. But how do you plan to avoid such challenges in the future? I mean, we do know, Kagiso, that thousands and thousands of students depend on NSFAS. So how do you plan on avoiding such problems in the future?
Well, the appointment of Dr. Randall Kararson is to simply evaluate the current composition of NSFAS systems and put in processes and build a new model that could be able to respond to the needs of the students. I mean, we have seen last week more than 50 NSFAS top officials. And I just don't talk any officials. I'm talking senior managers, very specialized people deployed to universities across the country to assist. And some of the people also were deployed today. 24 more people were deployed. I mean, with this kind of deployment, NSFAS will be close on the ground, close to the students, and the students will have a much better experience. And I doubt that we'll continue to have unresolved issues that affect the students. But with the remittances that we are sending to institutions, we had quite a backlog of those. And now we will never pay money to institutions and not send them remittances. That process has been, and the process has been mapped out. And I'm quite sure that universities and colleges will start to also appreciate the responses.
All right, let's now go back to the application system that's opened from yesterday. How did it go? I know that the system was put to test on Sunday, so how has the response been thus far?
Well, the response has been very, very overwhelming. You could imagine yesterday when we opened by 8 o'clock, we had about 400 applications completed. But by this afternoon, we have already over 5,000 applications completed successfully. Our website has registered over 60,000 visitors who came through. And I can confirm that 9,000 of visitors who came on our website have already started with the application process. First step of applying has already been completed. So we are quite confident that by the end of this week, we would have received at least 10,000 applications and that have been properly completed. And we are quite confident that our system will be able to sustain the pressure.
Yeah, and this new application system is said to be much more simple for applicants, and it also allows for feedback to be received within a week. Talk to us about that, of course, and most importantly, the issues around the criteria of who qualifies and who does not qualify for NSFAS.
Well, the criteria for who qualifies and who does not qualify for NSFAS is in this way. If your parents earn above 350,000 per annum, you will not be eligible for NSFAS funding. But should your parents earn less, therefore you would qualify. And again, if you are a returning student at university or at a college and had never studied through NSFAS before, your application or your status of eligibility will be assessed using the 122,000 income of the parents combined. The 350,000 income is only applicable for first entering students. Indeed, our system is quite faster. We will, every step of the application, communicate with the applicant. We anticipate that within 4 weeks, everyone who applied yesterday or this week should be able to get the outcome of their application. And of course, considering that for us to then clear your registration and pay your registration fees for January, we need to make sure that you have been confirmed as being admitted at a university. Even if you qualify for NSFAS, but you have not confirmed or secured a space at a university, payment will not be made in that regard.
All right, Mr. Mamabolo, we have to leave it at that. Thank you so much for coming through. Kagiso Mamabolo is the National Student Financial Aid Scheme spokesperson, joining us live on Skype, of course, about the application system that opened officially yesterday. So if you are currently in Matric and you would love to get assistance from NSFAS, do so. The application process has officially been opened. Peter?